got you. I will be back here. And I will be back with another vengeance.
Yeah, we'll lick our wounds. We'll get over this. We'll be fired up for next year.
Garoppolo has time, stands in, going deep, going for it all, and it's caught for the touchdown! On fourth down, Deebo Samuel for 6. Garoppolo's got all day, he's going to launch it. Deep down the field, going for it all, and getting it! Emmanuel Sanders, not touched, still on his feet, inside the 10, and he scores! 75-yard bomb from Jimmy Garoppolo to Emmanuel Sanders. Wilson, pressure off the edge, releases it, and it is intercepted by Greenlaw. Dre Greenlaw now on the return. As he's still on his feet with blockers in front. Dre Greenlaw down the sideline. Can you believe this?
Looks like football, baby.
Pass is caught. Kittle breaks one tackle. Another. Wow, what a touchdown for George Kittle. Goff throws and it's intercepted. It's picked off by Warner. Fred Warner for the touchdown. Jeff Wilson has come in at running back. Garoppolo's throw is caught by Jeff Wilson. He's going to score a touchdown for the 49ers.
And the pass is going to be picked off by Bosa. Nick Bosa. Can't bring him down till he gets to the 8-yard line. Wow.
Now Evans in the slot. Winston picked off. It is Richard Sherman, who did not have an interception last year, and he returns it all the way for a 49ers touchdown, 32-yard.
Garoppolo fires. It is caught. Still on his feet is Kittle with a big play. And the stiff arm. George Kittle. Flags fly. He's down to the 30. What a run by George Kittle. Taking on everybody.
Feels great, baby.
Oh shit, puppy cunts. We're coming back at ya. Fucking hot cocks on prom night. Gold-blooded podcast. It's here. You're there. Everybody's having a good fucking time. I'm here in fucking Middlebury, Connecticut with my friend Rob. My good friend Rob. I got my good friend Michael Curran up north. He's over there.
Well, it's great that we're recording from the same town that our sponsor's in.
That's right. This week's episode, just like every episode, even all the old episodes were, they didn't know it then or now, but they're brought to you by Lucky Rose Tattoo in Middlebury, Connecticut, for all your tattooing needs. You come in here, you tell this man what you want, and he's gonna make it pretty for you, real fucking nice, all over you. He'll draw fucking lines, be great colors, whatever you want, you get it here. That is Lucky Rose Tattoo, Lucky_Rose_Tattoo. Motherfucking Instagram. Get there, check it out, get the tattoo. Okay, with that said, here's what we're going to do for episode number 2 of this week. We are going to talk about NFL locks of the week. So if you are a diehard listener of this podcast, if you paid attention last year, you would know that the man that spews the bullshit, whose voice you're hearing right now, would have paid your mortgage last year had you just listened to my picks. I think I had, what was my record last week? It was like fucking, including the playoffs, it was something crazy, like 19-2. It was fucking bonkers. I pay fucking mortgages. So we're going to start off hot this year. So since we are a group of 3 right now, what we are doing is we're going to do the 3 of us, and then we're also going to do a rotating listener selection, I guess you can call it. This week we had number 1 insane fan, Just Joe. He made his pick for the listener group. Next week, Rob, pick a listener. Maybe you want to go to the email? Check
No,
out.
I want to go right to the top. I want to go to Matterson.
Okay, good call. So next week, Matt Matterson, here's the deal. After all the games this week, next week you will be so for the week 2 games, Matterson, you're going to have to go to ESPN.com, look at the spreads. I will send you the link, Matterson, of the spreads, and you're going to have to pick a winner from there. And then you're also going to have to give us the 49er score, which we know you do anyway, so that won't be a problem. But you will be week number 2. We got Just Joe's picks. And then at the end of the year, we'll see where our standing. I'm sure I'm going to replicate the magic I had last year and pay mortgages like Daddy does. So I guess I'll give you my motherfucking pick right off the bat. Can I
rip?
give it? Yeah, I'm going to go.
I think last year what we did was whoever was in the lead got to go first.
Okay. Oh, right. Yeah.
So
Okay.
we're starting from 0 now, so we'll go there.
Right. Yeah, and I mean the listeners, fuck them. They'll go if we don't like their pick, then we'll fuck them. We'll just change it. So, Daddy took the Titans, given 2 at Denver. It's a Monday night game this week. I know, you might not think that's the pick, but I really don't know. I haven't taken the temperature of the NFL this year. I'm just dipping my toe in the water. So I don't know that this is so much a lock as it's a tester. So
Week 1's the hardest week.
it is always the hardest week. You learn so much.
We'll go right in order, I guess, since this is how I wrote it down. I'm going to take Indy -8 at Jacksonville. I think Jacksonville is doing everything they can to lose every game this year and get themselves a new quarterback.
Giddy up. Curran.
And then I'm taking Dallas -3 at the Rams. I just don't think the Rams are going to be very good. And I think Dallas has a good enough offense to beat them.
Giddy up. And Just Joe this week picked the Buffalo Bills. He said the Buffalo Bills by 10. The line is only 6.5. So, Just Joe, you
got 3.5 extra points.
You got 3.5 extra points. You have that at the Bills -6.5 versus the New York Jets. So that is our locks of the week. Like we said, it is not sponsored by MyBookie. So use your sketchy bookie at the bar. Fuck MyBookie as of right now. We'll let you know if things change.
Fair enough. Let's move right on to Arizona.
Yes, we're going to look ahead to Arizona. We all know about Arizona. I learned about it firsthand when I was there. I saw the 49er fans that lived in Arizona. I saw what they're about. I have no love for Arizona. I think it's a shithole of a state. When I think about if I'm ever going to move out to the West, I think I'd go to Colorado. I think I'd go to New Mexico. I would probably even go with the Mormons in Utah over fucking Arizona. Fucking assholes. Fucking cunts. Ugh. Pigs. They're pigs. They're the low life of America. Here, I'm going to give it to you, right? For those of you that haven't been, that are just from the East Coast. Arizona is the West Coast's New Jersey. That's how I'm doing it. Fuck it. It's the armpit. It's the other armpit of America.
It's the crotch of America.
No, that's the Florida. You got the 2 armpits, Jersey and fucking Arizona, and the crotch is Florida. That's how I'm saying it.
Didn't expect to get a geography lesson, did you, Karen?
Yeah. It's one of the many things the Gold Butter podcast brings to the table. All right, but now they got a football team, and they think they're hot to trot. They think they got a young stud at quarterback. They got a new age coach who's he's thinking, right? Who's their coach? Coach what?
Kingsbury.
I mean, he's a new age guy, right? Yeah,
Remember he had the swank digs for the draft?
Yeah, he's cool. He thinks he's fucking hip. And they made the trade. They traded a running back for the all-star fucking wide receiver. And they got Fitzgerald, the man that'll never die. And they think they're going to do big things. They're the fucking Arizona Cardinals. They have the curse of Kurt Warner. Ever since, here's when I'm going to tell you the Arizona Cardinals died. When they lost that Super Bowl with Warner, didn't they? On his last comeback?
I don't remember.
Yep.
They did,
against
right?
the Steelers.
Yeah,
Yep.
They lost that. And he was applauded. Oh, Kurt Warner came back. That is when the Arizona Cardinals died, when they were applauded for losing the Super Bowl because of, Kurt Warner, look at what the old man did. Fuck that. Fuck them. Fuck you if you fucking support them. Fucking cunts. Oh, that is what, Oh. We got me worked up for. What are you typing? Oh, predictions.
You all right?
Yeah. So, but what we got to do before we get to predictions, Bob, because we don't know what we can't get to the score until we know how we're going to get there. And how we're going to get there is the keys to victory.
Okay.
You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You see the direction I'm heading in? You
Yeah,
understand
yeah.
what we're doing?
Do your thing.
All right. So, Curran, you're a football mind. You're a young. You're hip. You're the same age of these coaches nowadays. What is the key to the 49er victory this week?
The key to the 49er victory this week is Kyle Shanahan making the old man mind, not really old, but the old man mind just have better knowledge of the game than the younger guys. You know, I can
But
speak.
he is one of the younger guys. What are you talking about?
Well, still older, but just a little bit.
He's got more experience.
A little bit more. He's got his dad's view as well on the game. He has a lot of experience on that, and I can tell you from me being the same age as these coaches nowadays, you say, I think Shanahan's gonna understand that aspect but have his dad's kind of mentality with this, and I think that's gonna be a key. Is just kind of go old school. Don't play too. What's the word? Kind of just. I don't want to say just new, but just don't do too much. Just
Smash
play how
mouth
the
old
game's
school
played.
football is what you're saying.
Yes. Yeah, pretty much. I think keep it simple this week and don't overthink it.
Okay. My key to victory is the defense comes out and plays lights out. They will win this game if the defense holds the Arizona Cardinals to under 16 points. You need an outstanding performance by the defense. They got to scare the rookie. Oh, I know he's not a rookie, but they got to scare him. They gotta just beat their teeth right into the fucking ground and show the Cardinals who owns the fucking West. They win it on the defensive side of the ball.
I mean, I disagree with that only because even if we get into a shootout, that defense is terrible, and our offense is going to run them through. We're probably going to score 30 on them easy.
Yeah, so that's why the defense got to do it.
Yeah, you said they had to hold them to 16. I don't think it's that.
Okay.
But I have two. I think defensively, our key to victory is our interior defensive linemen stopping Kenyon Drake. I think Kenyon Drake ran amok on us after being with the team for like 4 days last time.
Yeah.
And that was disgusting.
Yeah.
I think Solomon Thomas, Javon Kinlaw, the big guys in the middle, are going to have to stop him.
It's a good test for Kinlaw.
And then I think more importantly, our tight end group versus Buda Baker is the big matchup here.
Buda.
I think Kittle, Buda Baker is the marquee matchup. And I think you're going to see maybe they focus a little bit much on Kittle and Jordan Reed has a day, something like that.
Okay. I like where your head's at, Bubba.
So let's get into those predictions.
We're gonna look into predictions now. Now that we know what we have to do to get there, we're gonna tell you how it's gonna go down. This is what we do here at the Go Butter Podcast. For those of you scoring at home, first-time listeners, whatever, people too drunk to remember last year's episodes. This is how we do it here. Predictions. I'm gonna give it to you hot one time. Ready to rip. The score of this NFL football matchup between the San Francisco Football 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals is 49ers 36, Cardinals 22.
That's a win, to be clear.
Yeah, papa. Yeah, papa. Come on, Curran.
Mine's pretty close. I'm going
Mine
with...
too.
I got 37-19.
Okay,
Win.
that's fine. Curran, what you got?
I'm going 34-21.
Wow, we're all right in there. It's going to be a close year.
Okay, and as we're going to the listener lock of the week, oh my God, this guy, Just Joe says 49ers 31, Cardinals 17.
All right.
You fucked that up, Papa. And okay, we'll get lucky.
All right.
We'll get lucky Mats later. All right.
We got We got a slightly changed segment this year.
So we're doing a modified shoe slinger.
All
It's
right,
the
Karen,
shoe
you're
slinger.
gonna have to play along at home because I can't show you what we're looking at.
The
I don't
shoe
have a
slinger
monitor to show you.
reboot.
But
I'm
we're
good.
rebooting the shoe slinger segment.
Do you want me to move that thing over to here for right now? Oh no, there's too many wires.
Yeah, too much going on.
Yeah.
So you might be able to just flip it. I don't know if you could see the screen if you flip it.
I'll try it in a minute.
So we're gonna go. We're no longer picking who Joe's gonna shoe sling. We're just gonna scroll through the whole roster of the team we're playing.
Let me see if I could flip Curran up there.
We're gonna scroll through the whole roster, and we're also going to look through the coaching staff because there tends to be lots of benefits. Can you see that, Curran? That's gonna fall, Joe.
Yeah, no.
Are you too close to it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can just look it up on my end.
Yeah. If you
I know that's kind of.
just Google Arizona Cardinals roster. You can all play along at home. We're gonna Google Arizona. Yeah, okay. You sit down and talk, and I'll fix that before that lands on
I
the
don't
floor.
know.
I got it.
I don't,
I'm a little retarded, but.
No, you don't. Kern, how's that view of the ceiling?
You know what smart ass you want to do? Yeah, I see it. I fucking see it.
I'm not
Just
retarded.
great.
I got it.
Oh, fuck. Ah, you fucking cocks.
I'm currently looking at
How's
the
the
ceiling.
light? Nice light.
Yeah, it's-
Lighting, huh?
I like that light, man.
That's the piece that had it propped up.
Oh, you fuck.
He's all frustrated with the stuff. What do you got, Kern? Give me a play-by-play of what you're seeing. You got a
I'm
light?
watching Joe's face
Okay.
as I'm being twisted and turned
Are you
around.
getting seasick yet?
I'm a little bit.
What do you got, the top of my head?
No, I'm all the way to the left. I could see Joe if he sat down.
You got me?
Oh, it's like
Close.
last week. It's like last week. This is awesome. I have partial Rob and all of Joe now.
I'll just lean
All right.
over like this.
Hey, bud.
Yep.
Hey, I
How's
can
that
see you
work?
again.
I'll just
but
lean
you
in
know,
here.
everybody says what they want. I get the job done.
He still can't see me.
Fuck, he don't need to see you. He knows what you look like.
All right.
So if you want to play along at home,
yep.
we're just going to Google Arizona Cardinals roster, and we're just going to
Okay.
gently scroll through.
Let's see. This gives me a chance to make fun of black people that you hide from me all the time.
Yeah, but so as you start, you're going to start there on the left. You got DeAndre Hopkins.
I know what he looks like.
Right? Kyler Murray, nothing
Fuck
cool
yeah,
yet.
yeah.
Larry Fitzgerald.
Okay. Kenyon Drake. Can you give me a little? Why does he look like he's like 60? Is it just the small picture, or he looks like a fucking hardened man? I guess not. Okay, that I was wrong on that. That wasn't that good.
All right.
No, he wasn't.
Back to the
went
list.
Okay, Dan Arnold clearly. I mean, I don't have to say it. We all know what's going on with Dan Arnold, right? Right. Yeah. Definitely has a child in his basement. I mean, when that picture of him, go back to that picture, please. Look at him, Rob. That is that man, his eyes are crying out for help. Like, there's an inner child in that man's body crying out for help.
I don't know. That picture to me, he looks like a heartthrob.
Nah, he's fucked. There's something.
There's some of these pictures, he looks a little creepy.
No, there's pain in his eyes. He knows suffering.
It looks like a weird filter on like Matt Damon or someone.
I don't
some
know.
movie star.
He has seen actual human suffering, whether he's caused it or what. Oh yeah, look at that. He is. He was bullied. He might have been on the wrestling team, and they might have saran wrapped him to a pole and then threw salami at him or something. Them fucking wrestlers are fucking weirdos. I don't know. Looks like a gay Viking.
Back to the list. Nothing eye-catching.
Chris Streever, the quarterback, gay Viking. I'm standing by that. Max Williams, Jesus Christ, drunk for your picture. I mean, what the fuck? Look at he's got the red face in the picture. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's got a drinking problem.
This guy drinks sun up to sundown. Tanner Vallejo.
Do you see why it's so much easier to pick the white guys?
Yeah, well, yeah, true. Because they're all fucking child molesting weirdos. They all look like they have criminal records. And the worst tattoos. If you're a white guy in the NFL, even more so than the NBA. You must just get the stupidest fucking tattoos I've ever seen. That fucking dick had fucking evergreen trees around his forearms like a fucking retard. Oh, fucking asshole.
R word, Joe.
What?
We don't use those derogatory terms. On
Dude,
the
my
Cold
cat's
Weather
name is
Podcast.
Riri. Let's
Yeah,
be for
well,
real.
Okay.
For retard.
If you called your cat a racial slur, it doesn't make it okay, Joe. Just because your cat's named a racial slur.
I just don't see it. I just don't see it. I mean, if you're mentally retarded, then you've got a handicap of the brain. You're not that fucking bright, right? Is that what we're saying? That's what we're fucking saying here. So you can't fucking handle that. I got nothing for you. Oh fuck. Justin Pug.
Oh, Andy Lee.
Oh, Andy Lee. Let's look at Andy Lee real quick. Now that he's not a Niner. Let's be for real. What do we see when we look at Andy Lee?
There's a lot of Andy Lees.
We see a sad man. I see a sad man. He doesn't look happy. I mean, definitely not in a Browns uniform. That was probably the worst year of his life. I guess he looks really happy there. That was a total lie on my part. I've never seen a better smile on a man. He looks really good and really happy to be alive.
All right, let's find someone else to make fun
All right,
of.
I got to be honest. The Arizona Cardinals, for whatever it's worth, they have one of the better looking rosters in the NFL. Like everybody seems fairly well put together, except this fucking mutt, Dennis Gardeck. I mean, geez. Oh, white guy with braids. I'm loving it. He's my brother.
Where do you hear how fast that's changed, Curran?
He went to wow. Andy went to West Virginia. This guy got fucking beads in his hair. Listen, you could be a white guy with braids. That's cool. I was a white guy with braids, but this fucking guy got beads in his hair. Where the fuck do you get off putting gang beads in your hair? Is his hair dyed amber in that picture?
I can't tell.
Oh, what the fuck? I don't know if he's a wigger, a stylish white guy. I don't know what he is. Got some big muscles. But definitely he went to West Virginia, right? That was the West Virginia flag. And in that other picture where he was standing next to that white trash broad, that was definitely West Virginia. That was like the kitchen of an IHOP. All right, well, I got to be honest. I know this wasn't oh, Jesus. This, J.R. Sweezy.
I was going to say, you guys have done J.R. Sweezy before. Do you know who he played for?
No. Oh, look at this.
He played for the Seahawks.
Oh, and
then he transferred over to the Cardinals.
And we shoe slung this cunt before?
I think so.
Yeah,
If not, I
that
found
looks
him.
like that doesn't look like a roster photo. That looks like a DUI mugshot. Let's be fucking for real. But he looks like a cross between an insane football, like someone who would be cast in a movie to play an insane football player. But he also a little bit looks like Gail Bedecker from Breaking Bad. If you ever saw Breaking Bad, if you didn't, I don't know. Sorry. He looks like Gail Bedecker. But fuck J.R. Sweezy, whatever.
All right, so let's look at the coaching staff.
Oh, I mean, yeah, if not, I'm good with that. I don't need to see any more of the Cardinals. I think we did pretty good with that. For the new, I like this segment better. I don't feel as it puts so much pressure for me just to make fun of one person. I feel like I do better when it's a group. All right.
Coaching staff is usually the best group
Cliff
of child molester.
Well, yeah, but Cliff Kingsbury, let me tell you something about him. I don't know anything about him. But Jeff Rogers definitely does cocaine 3 meals a day. Vance Joseph. Didn't he play football, Vance Joseph? Wasn't he a Patriot?
He's a head coach for a minute.
Oh, okay. All right.
He probably played too.
Whoa! Jordan Hogan has a forehead like you would not believe. Oh my God, it's so big. It's fucking, like a billboard.
Who was the guy we had, the wide receiver, Simpson? Remember? The wide receiver we got, I think he was with Minnesota.
Webb Simpson. Yes, his fucking head looked like the helmet. Yes, bitch. All right. What else we got on these fucking mutts, these Momo mutts? Spencer Whipple. Ooh, Spencer Whipple with the fake smile. All right. Jamie Saxon. He looks like the actor in that. You done fucked up, right? You done fucked up. Not really seeing anybody here that tickles my pickle. Yeah, I gotta be honest. The Arizona Cardinals is the most run-of-the-mill, standard-looking motherfuckers you've ever seen. There's not a lot of weird dude. That was real. I mean, I give it to them as a team. It's like they knew the shoe slinger was coming, and they were like, "Listen, let's get some clean-cut fucking twats on this team." All right. With that said, we've got a lot of them. Emails. We're gonna get to them right now. So what we're gonna say first is, email us. Tell us, whatever. Tell us what you think about, the haps on the snaps. Tell us where you're from. Tell us, what color panties the wife is wearing. Whatever you're into, tell us. We want to hear about it. Are they brown? The brown panties. We'll never forget that incident. It's goldbuttedpodcast@gmail.com. Instagram, run by the Michael Curran, Gold-Blooded Podcast, one word. There's a Twitter, Gold-Blooded Pod. Not much goes on there, but maybe one day. There's a Patreon, www.patreon.com/Gold-Blooded Podcast. What you do there is you make a donation so this ship can keep fucking sailing. You leave a donation, maybe like $1 a month, maybe like $50, whatever your budget allows for. We'll make it work into our budget. We got big things coming there. Pay attention. Last but not least, leave us a review. However you listen to us, go there, leave a 5, a 10, a 50-star review, some kind words. We actually have a few new reviews we have to read. What are you giggling at?
You, if this table was duct taped to you, it would move less than you move it. You've kicked and moved. I can't even hold on to the mouse anymore. I'm getting seasick trying to just steer this fucking ship. You've kicked this table leg 700 times. And I don't know what you did in between episodes. You don't have the sniffles, so I don't know what you're on.
All right. Listen, I will tell you this in regards to my...
Thank God Curran's camera is up off a separate, because he would have been vomiting by now.
Let me tell you about this.
Oh, sorry. Let me move over so he can see me.
Thanks. Hey, Rob.
You always find new ways in this era of 2020 to mix cocktails and mix things. It's an ever-changing world we're living in.
I have a whole new respect for Chris trying to steer this ship.
Oh, fuck him and you. All right.
Nick Lelm, I believe is the first.
I just stumbled upon that. Nick Liam is how I'm going.
Oh, I didn't see it was an I.
Oh.
I got a little too small here.
He says, "What did you do to Sniffles? Welcome back, Nick."
That's a no.
Who? Oh, is it Nick Lelm? Sorry. Any idea who Sniffles is?
I forget. I think it was actually me.
Yeah, maybe. So if it was you, then it wasn't the good Sniffles. Gustavo Sanchez. Go time. Fuck yeah, you're back. I was worried you sleazy cunts were gonna secretly call it quits on us. Oh, this is it. Kern. He's Kern, straight up. He says Kern, or however the fuck you spell it. For those of you scoring at home, it's Curran. Curran. Michael Curran.
What are we, doxing people now? You want to give a street address too?
My social security card.
I mean, it's just a fucking name. I mean, you could have my name. I don't know. Iannucci. Iannucci. Now we're all on the same page. All right. Or however the fuck you spell it, responded to me on Instagram and said y'all would be back, but I thought he was just dousing the flames before we went medieval on your asses. I like the idea of picking a random emailer a week to put their picks in for the week, and then at the end just tally up how retarded we are as a whole. 49er wideouts have to be made of glass at this point because they're dropping like meth heads' teeth, and it's disturbing. Cardinals have added some weapons and will be a tough week 1. I think we beat them, but it will be a close one like the last at 27-24. I'm just happy football is back and I get to watch Bosa sexually assault some quarterbacks. Stay safe, boys. I don't want no excuses why I'm not getting my fix of gold-blooded every week, twice a week. Okay, Gustavo. Thank you for the kind words. Barrett motherfucking Mueller checking in. This guy's just an OG creep. He never goes anywhere. He's just steady. So I started my podcast. Oh, what the fuck, Mueller? I started a solo show, and I don't think it'll be any good. Not with that attitude. Hopefully it's shaping up better than our receivers, center situation, and Kinlaw's camp. What happened to those audio clips we recorded? I need answers. Go Niners. Okay, the audio clips are coming. That's all I'm going to say. Well, it's coming. Where's the link to your podcast is my fucking question. I mean, what do I just search? The fucking Barrett Mueller Hour? I mean, what the fuck? How do you want us to promote it if you don't say the fucking name, you shoemaker? And you need answers. Yeah, so do I. Matt Matterson, number one. You got the audio ready? Okay. Long time no hear. Before you guys play this audio, I want to preview the Cards game a bit. I am giving this thought just because the lack of preseason games. I think that it could be a sluggish in the first few games, or Arizona is going to be a tough team this year, and they might be tough for San Fran in week 1. Don't worry, I'm not going to predict a Niners loss anytime soon. And now there's audio. Welcome back, GVP crew.
The team is back. They're practicing, and the crew is getting ready. Well, half of the crew plus Currying. But anyway, I'm just going to say this. I am excited to hear new stuff from you guys. Experimental stuff from you guys, too. I'm going to miss Steve. Hearing Steve and hearing Chris. But still, it's Joe and Rob and Curran working on the podcast now. So that being said, during the 9 months without sports, I go on YouTube and watch older Niners game back when Montana and Steve Young were playing. We're starting QBs, to be exact. I got an understanding why some of these players were legends on the team. I did see that with Steve Young when I was a child, but I never got a lot more understanding with Joe Montana, and I did. And that said, I'm just glad we got football planning to be played. This team is new, somewhat. It's kind of the same team without Staley. May he enjoy retirement, and without DeForest Buckner, good luck with them with the Colts. But we got new players. Kinlaw, defensive lineman. We'll see how it goes. Looking back at Nick Bosa's case last year, it was a different speed that Nick Bosa had to get used to, and it could be the same case with Kinlaw. Hopefully that's the same case, because he'll probably pick up some pointers from his teammates and probably anybody else he knows that plays that position. But still, that's good, and I'm looking forward to seeing Jordan Reed playing too on this team. That said, so stoked. I'm especially seeing Jerick McKinnon being on the team still and playing. That said, I was listening to that flashback audio, which was really, really pathetic, poorly edited audio for me. I think I could do better. I could tone down the volume on the music audio. I could do that better. But anyway, my prediction for Cardinals game is Niners 32, Arizona 28. That said, here's to another season. I am out, really.
Okay, Matterson. Well, we appreciate your kind words, your thoughts. We're glad to have you back for another season, Matterson. Those 9 months without sports and without the Gold Blooded podcast, my heart ached and yearned for your kind words, and I'm glad that we're back on the ship together, Matterson. May it be a successful season for us. Hopefully, not hopefully, but this year we will be celebrating at the parade together, I hope. Okay. Next email is from Gennaro Alcantara. I believe he was an emailer last year. Gino, we'll call him for short. How's that? Hello, you fucks. Glad that you finally put out another episode. I miss the sound of your erotic voices. Since that Steve guy is finally out of the picture, I guess we will finally sign up for Patreon once you get that shit sorted out. Can't wait to get this season started with you guys. Much love. Peace out, bitches. All right. Gino. Matt Matterson, number 2. Just to be clear, 2. Okay, in my most recent audio, I need to clarify. So I watch older Niner games just to understand what in those games. Like that Niners versus the Broncos in the Super Bowl. Montana remembers that game, but John Elway most likely forgot about it. Steve Young and the team did the same thing in the next Super Bowl win against the Chargers. End of email. Okay, thanks, Matt.
Thank you.
Yeah. Chris Johnson with a beautiful Patreon donation of what appears to be
$50,000.
I'm having a tough time seeing that number. Is it $5,000 or 50? I don't know. It's a lot of zeros there. Thank you very much, Mr. Christopher Johnson. That money will go towards. We're gonna take our wives on vacation. Thank you. Just Joe, bro, the Gold-Blooded Non-Quitters podcast, and he's.
Well. Welcome back, gentlemen. Welcome back, Joe. Welcome back, Rob and Curran. And to those other guys, if you are listening, suck a fart. Because you know why? Hold up. The reason why I tell you other guys to suck a fart is because you know what? Joe, a.k.a. Daddy, a.k.a. he was going to quit the podcast, a.k.a. Steve gave him crap, and everyone else gave him crap, and he didn't. He stuck it through. He went that extra mile. He's still here. Like that oldie. I'm still here. He's still there. But the other guys,
I just have to make mention, that truck sounds like it's in much worse shape this year than last year. It sounds... Oh, man, I can't wait to hear. Okay, continue. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt that.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, sorry, Bob.
Shoot. I freaking said one of the other guys' name. My apologies. Anyways, gentlemen, thank you. Thank you for allowing the notification on my phone that came through and said the Gold-Blooded podcast has just dropped another episode. Thank you for allowing me to do something. No, I'm sorry. For allowing me to hear a masterpiece come out on Thursdays. I don't know if it came out on Thursday. I don't remember. I'm kind of like in the moment right now. But anyways, I will. You know what? For a second there, you guys scared me. I honestly thought you guys were going to come back, and I was thinking, that means I have to go to that other freak. Oh, hell no. I have to go to that, the better rivals, or that boring freaking podcast where they don't say swear words. No, hell no. So, you know what? Look. I know this sounds corny, but Joe, Rob, and even Curran, for what it's worth, the reason why I started listening to podcasts is because of the Gold-Blooded podcast, because I found you guys on Instagram. So don't stop. Do not stop. Do not be like other guy 1 and other guy 2 And you know what? Speaking on the other guy too, Skill, he has no right to label himself a faithful. None. That's my opinion. Anyways, look at guys, I'm gonna keep going because I missed you guys. No homo, but check it out. Look, score prediction. I'm gonna say 33-17. The San Francisco 49ers are gonna mollywop that little midget. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. All day, every day, even on the weekends, even during COVID-19. Yeah!
Okay. Yes.
At least he's fired up.
Yes. Just Joe. Nothing has fucking changed. No screaming children. We look for that week 2.
Disagree. I want more cursing children.
Right. Yes. Well, hopefully. Well, I would imagine week 2 celebration. We'll get the call during the game. I would imagine he'll have that. That's how he usually rolls. He'll call us, fourth quarter, kicking the fucking kids around the house. All right. Next email from Michael motherfucking Bonin. 5 days. Greetings from the underworld, Rochester, New York. Sorry for my last book of an email. I just listened to the new pod at work today, completely forgetting I even wrote in after the Super Bowl, and I'm thinking it was a little too lengthy. Hard to believe we're only 5 days away now. It was just February 4th, and I was pondering what body of water I should drift away into. LOL, just kidding. But seriously, it was bad. Fuck yes, that was Little John at the airport in my last email. And Jay, oh no you didn't glaze her, and Pierre Garçon. Best time I've ever had in the airport, but then again, I could have been sausaged up against a couple of tubbies on my flight home from that weekend, and I would have been just fine and dandy. I'll keep her short and sweet. I need to see our offense come out blazing fucking hot. I don't care if it's passing or rushing. I want motherfucking points this year, and lots of them. I think this Arizona game is going to be a thriller, followed by a couple bashings in the Jets and Giants. Very, very interested in D Ford and Witherspoon play. Could make or break us. Till next time, fucking love you guys and glad you're back. Sincerely, Bonesaw. And then there's a picture of 20 minutes into Let's Dab and Chill, and he gives you this look. What do you do? Okay. Very nice. And it's, who was that? Not Seth Rogen. The other fat stoner. All right.
Jonah Hill.
Yeah. For the
Wendy Kern.
For the email of 2020 season so far as I'm concerned, Mrs. Wendy Kern emails in. She says, Revenge Tour 2021. Welcome back. Love the new intro. The sound last week was nice and clear. Finally out of mourning, ready to get this season going. Should be a good game against Arizona with the Niners coming out on top, 27-14. Now get to chugging, Joe. COVID has saved your ass long enough. Well, now I'm getting heckled by my friends' mothers to
Mrs.
drink
Kern.
urine, which is just phenomenal. I never thought we'd end up here. But listen, everybody, I want to make this clear. I'm not hiding from the urine drinking. It's got to happen. It's got to happen. There's nothing, I'm not running from it. Just bear with me. It's going to happen. That's all I can tell you. I'm drinking piss on my time, so fuck off. Chris Johnson with the very how you say, with the very nice Patreon payment. I don't know. Very nice. It's nice. Nice when things are nice. What's good, Robin Joe? Let's run it back is the title. Thank God you're back, fellas. I've had to deal with all throat bulges these annoying ass bandwagon Bucks fans have had for Brady and Gronk since they arrived in Tampa. I hope those fuckboys go 0-16. All the annoying Bucks hype along with the rest of 2020 has made this a shitty year. But when my girl told me she saw an Instagram post saying y'all were back, things started looking up. Rob, how do you feel that we're turning people's years around? Did you ever think?
That's what we do, Joe.
The worst year on history in the modern era, and the GBP is turning folks' time around. I love it. Real positive outlook we're having here. All right, on to business, he says. Rob, the new intro and the mixing sound great. Those boys from Arizona are going to be a problem this year, but no one schemes like Shanny, and our defense is the best. I hope Kittle makes Isaiah Timmons eat shit for the trash he talked before the draft. I'm not sure how many shows y'all are doing this week, so my prediction is 28-14 Niners. Oh, and Matterson, we love your throwbacks, bro, but the music you used last week is the shit nightmares are made of. I think it's great. I think the team should walk out to it. Speaking of, the team walks out to the box by Roddy Ricch before games. It's probably not your style, but give it a listen. Peace and Gold Blood, C. Jitty. Oh, that's great that he's taken on the name of the guy I went to high school with. All right. Steve Stevens, not your Steve. That's exactly what our Steve would say. Hey, boyos. I found it hilarious you believe this is Steve, but hey, what the fuck? If you're going to pay him to come back when you make it big, I'll take that money. I could use a brand new Honda Accord. Now on to business at hand. What the fuck you guys forgot to mention Brandon Ayuk? How do you say it? Ayuk last week, and I think he's going to be better than I anticipated. But as Joe says, what the fuck do I know? Anyway, glad you fuckheads are back, so fire up that rig, Joe. And Rob, maybe Kern will take those beatings from Joe when we lose. My prediction for the week, 49ers 31, Cardinals 24, go Niners. Yeah. Joey Connors. I understand. Joey Connors. Oh, boys. In 2 or 3 years of listening, I never actually figured out who was who on this podcast, so I have no idea who's actually left. Needless to say, I'm excited to follow along every week as we embark on the revenge tour. I will say that it's total bullshit that Jimmy finally gets to go back to New England and Brady isn't even there anymore. Salt in the wound is that he went to a team we've played 2 years in a row, but not this year. Oh well, there's always hope for a playoff showdown between the two. Here's to another successful season, both on the field and in the studio. Wash your hands, Joey.
Instagram.
Yeah. No doubt. So we're going to wrap this email up right now. Or this podcast up. Curran, you want to say bye now? Say bye, everybody.
Could I say something?
Yeah, fuck yeah, Michael Curran.
Well, it's something that he said about he doesn't know who left. Have you guys gotten that before? I had a very tough time telling who was Steve and who was Rob. And
like from mom, pictures or what?
No. From listening to the podcast. Once I got the pictures down, I was like, okay, I kind of can tell who's who. Rob and Steve sound a bit like each other. Huh. I don't know what it is, but I had a hard time. My mom tells me she does. That guy just said he doesn't even know who left. So
should be easy now.
Yeah, pretty. Yeah, I mean, I think
it's going to get a lot less educated. There's going to be a lot less homework done each week.
Yeah. A lot less stats and a lot more what we think we saw and more opinion and less facts.
Yeah, a lot of guessing and a lot less facts. That's what's going to happen.
But I mean, I would imagine with us being left, our voices are different enough. Like I'm all over the place. You and Steve were pretty monotone, and you obviously sound different being on so I don't think anybody will have a hard time figuring out now, but no, we never really, I mean, I don't know, whatever.
Right. Other than that, thank you.
Okay,
goodbye.
No doubt. So check us out on Instagram, Gold Blooded Podcast. Oh, there is still one more. There's one more treat we're leaving you with, so we're getting the business out of the way now. Gold Blooded Pod, Gold Blooded Podcast on Instagram. Drop us an email, goldbloodedpodcast@gmail.com. Leave us a review, however you do. Patreon, you know the deal. I'm not going to say it again. And, this week, beat up a fucking Cardinals fan. Fuck them. If not a Cardinals fan, just somebody who has some ties to Arizona. Even if you just know somebody that went on vacation there, kick their fucking ass. Last email of the week is from the one and motherfucking only, the OG, the killer in the cut, Matt motherfucking Matterson. One thing to bring up, he says, hey crew, I like to bring up something that might answer the question with Chris and his situation. Yes, I did tell the story in a flashback audio last year titled Chris, the Ship Jumper, and the Application. In that audio, I didn't add any audio of the crew explaining the details of Chris's application, so I am sending the audio now. Your guys' conversation happened in episode 54, Swiss Cheese. Flashback.
Right now, we can either do the Chris News now and then your book, or you can do your book and then we can do the Chris News.
I think we have to do the Chris News when he's here, though. I really do.
No, well, we want feedback
Okay.
and suggestions.
So then you break it to the people since he's your fucking boy.
All right. Well,
This is your thing.
Chris has toyed with this option for over the past 2 years of jumping ship and coming over to the red,
and gold, you motherfuckers.
And we have been obviously accepting of his request.
I would say cautiously accepting.
Okay.
We're negotiating.
Because to me, someone that's willing to ditch their team, that's a risky take.
But if he ever did this and then jumped this, he would never be able to live it down.
Well,
like,
no,
we would
He
never...
wouldn't be on the podcast.
We would never...
He's gone.
Let that go.
That's going to be part of the rules of this. If we decide that we're accepting him into fandom, and he ever leaves the red and gold, he's off the podcast.
Oh, that was it? Phenomenal. Okay, well, I guess with that, we'll see you guys next week. Fuck the Arizona Cardinals.